Dear students, welcome to the online class. Now we will study about a new chapter, that is your chapter number 4, quadratic equations. We will now read about quadratic equations. Already I told you, equation means equal sign must be there. If there is equal sign, then you can say that is an equation. Otherwise, that is not an equation. In class 9, already you have read about linear equation. Linear equation where already you have studied x power is 1. X power is 1. Suppose I write 3x plus 7 is equal to 0. So this is called a linear equation. Why linear equation? Because x power is 1. But in case of quadratic equation, power should be 2. As that is known as a quadratic equation, so we will say power is 2. So I will write, suppose x square minus 100 is equal to 0. So we can say that is a quadratic equation. Why? Because x power is 2. So the general form, the standard form to write a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Why? Because if here x power is 2, ultimately second x power should be 1 and third x power is 0. So we will say this is a quadratic equation of y because x power is 2. So what is the condition? If this is a quadratic equation, so we will say a should not equal to 0. A should not equal to 0. That is the condition. So a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is called the constant of. So if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, it is a quadratic equation. What happened? If it is a quadratic equation, so if ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation, how we can determine the roots? That we will now study. So you see here, coefficient of x square is a. So divide the total by a. So what I will write? Ax square by a plus bx by a plus c by a is equal to 0 by a is equal to 0. So question arises, why I divided by a? Because x square coefficient is a. So any coefficient of x square, whatever is there, first you divide it in order to get x square. In order to get x square. So what I got? I got x square plus b by a into x is equal to this c by a will be taken to this side minus c by a. So now you see, this is the equation we got. X square plus b by a into x is equal to minus c by a. So now I can write x square is equal to whole square of x plus, since here you see plus x into b by a is there. So I want to write this equation in a plus b whole square form. Why? Because plus sign is there and x is there. Say here this is suppose a. So ultimately what will happen? If we will say this is a square, then what will say a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is a plus b whole square form. So now I want to write this one into a plus b whole square form, and this one will be what? 2ab. Why 2ab? Now because if you are saying this one is a, so a is already here. So I will write 2 into a. A means x. Then b. B ultimately I will write b by 2a. So why I will write b by 2a? Just to calculate this one. Just to calculate the middle one. You will observe, if 2 is cancelled, then we got bx by a, which one is written in the upper line. Which one is written in the upper line? So I just put this one into 2ab form. So I have to write why 2? Now because in a plus b whole square form there is 2ab. So I wrote this one into 2ab form. So I wrote 2 into a means x, and what should be the value of b? That should be b by 2a. If b by 2a, then what will happen? Then 2 cancel. Ultimately we will get this one will be already in upper line. So now I have to write here b by 2a whole square is equal to, why I wrote this one? Because you see, if this is a square plus 2 into a means x, so what should be the value of b? The value of b is b by 2a. b by 2a, why? Because after cancellation we will get the upper line. So now it is very clear that the value of b is b by 2a. The value of b is b by 2a. So ultimately I will write plus b square. Plus b square means b by 2a whole square. So now you see, after is equal to there was minus c by a. So I wrote minus c by a plus again b by 2a whole square. So why I wrote this one? You just observe. This one is already here. This one is already here. But this one I have added. If this one I have added, is equal to sign is there. Therefore, I have to add it in the left side. I have to add it in the right side. Why? Now because this is the extra concept. If this is the extra concept, so that should be also added in the right hand side. So now you observe here to here that you got x plus b by 2a whole square. If this is a, you are telling a square plus 2 into a into b plus whole square of b. So I will write a plus b whole square is equal to, that calculation you will get minus c by a plus that will come b square by 4a square. That I will get b square by 4a square. So I will write now x plus b by 2a whole square is equal to. So we have to calculate this one. So ultimately LCM will be 4a square. LCM will be 4a square. So what will be here? Here will become 4ac, and here nothing is required. So b square, because 4a square is there. LCM is also 4a square. So now you see x plus b by 2a is equal to root over of this one, because whole square is equal to this much. So this one is equal to root over of, so I will write b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So remember, whenever you are taking the root over, then you can give plus minus sign. Why plus minus sign? now because plus into plus is equal to plus, minus into minus also plus. So that you have to remember, whenever you are taking the root over, you have to give the plus minus sign. So now you got x value is, if b by 2a will come to this side, so minus b by 2a, then plus, take the plus value, root over of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Simply you can say 2a is LCM, so ultimately minus b plus root over of b square minus 4ac. So already we got one value is plus. Similarly, another value I will write. Suppose plus value I will take alpha. Alpha means the positive value, because I consider the plus sign. If I will consider the plus sign, that is called a positive value. Let the positive value is alpha. So negative value will be beta. X beta I will write minus b minus b square minus 4ac root over divided by 2a. So this plus value I took alpha, that is x alpha, and this minus value I took, that is beta. So already I got two roots. Also we are telling zeros. Two zeros or two roots. One is positive value, another is negative value. That is the root of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So next class we will discuss about the nature of roots. Thank you. So dear students, you have to remember, by applying this formula you have to find the roots of the equation x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. This is the task for you. You have to find the roots of the equation x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0 by applying this formula. Thank you.